Representation looks good on paper. Retention shows up in the hallways. If your people don't feel safe or supported, they leave. Quietly, strategically, permanently. Most leaders can fill a photo with diversity, but representation alone won't hold a culture together. Because diversity without belonging is just turnover with better optics. Representation does not equal retention. And if you're leading through a merger, this is the moment when that difference becomes expensive. Representation is about who you hire. Retention is about who thrives once they're inside. Representation gets applause. Retention gets results. After a merger, I've watched companies celebrate their diverse pipeline in the same press release that quietly cut their DEI budget. I've seen employee resource groups disappear overnight because integration meant erasure. And then 6 months later, LinkedIn is full of quiet exits. No scandal, no headlines, just a slow bleed of belonging. This is the cultural debt, the price organizations pay for skipping the human side of the merger. I spoke with a Black engineer who'd spent years building trust in her department. She said, and I quote, "The merger didn't just change my job. It erased the reason I joined," end quote. Before the merger, she had mentors who checked in, a clear path forward, a seat in rooms where strategy happened. After the merger, those rooms changed. The org chart changed. Her name was still there, but her influence wasn't. Mentorship dissolved into silence. The DEI lead she once reported to was restructured out, and her career stalled. Not because she lost talent, but because she lost visibility. 6 months later, she left. And when I asked why, she said, "Because they stopped seeing me." Representation got her hired. Retention would have required leadership. Quick pause. I've been exploring a platform called Culture Amp. It's built to measure what spreadsheets miss, how people actually feel. Culture Amp gives leaders real-time data on engagement, belonging, and trust. And in mergers, that's often the difference between losing good people and keeping them. I'm not sponsored by them yet, but I'm testing their demo right now because the dashboard shows something I've never seen clearly before, where culture starts to break. If you're leading through change, check their free demo below. Because if you can measure belonging, you can protect it. So why do many companies fail at retention, even when their representation numbers look impressive? Because representation is visible. Retention is invisible until it's too late. Representation gets measured in photos. Retention lives in feelings. Leaders track metrics, not morale. They publish diversity reports, but never ask, "Do you feel safe here?" And safety, psychological, cultural, professional, is what keeps people. If a merger creates silence, people assume danger. If promotions slow down after a reorg, people assume favoritism. And when your culture sends unclear messages, people will always choose clarity elsewhere. That's why you can't audit culture only when it's convenient. You have to monitor it like cash flow, because it is. Retention is capital. Every exit is a loss of intellectual property, institutional knowledge, and credibility. When representation leaves, trust leaves with it. Representation is the headline. Retention is the health check. You can hire your way into diversity, But you have to lead your way into belonging. Representation is a recruitment promise. Retention is proof that you kept it. Because here's the truth. Representation without retention is like building a house with no foundation. It might look strong from the outside, but one storm, one layoff, one leadership shift, one tone-deaf email, and the whole thing cracks. Retention proves culture is real. Representation just proves you can recruit. The goal isn't just more faces in the photo. It's fewer names on the exit list. If this episode helped you see the gap, subscribe to Post-Merger Playbook and share it with a leader who thinks representation equals retention. Because the real work starts when the applause stops. On the next episode of Post-Merger Playbook, the cost of silence. When employees stop speaking up, it's not peace, it's warning.
Thank you all for watching.